All right, good morning, everybody. Hopefully, you all have a good Memorial Day weekend. Today is Tuesday, May 28th, 2024. And we have ES has had a interesting day on Thursday. We had a huge drop, looked very bearish, and then the next day we came back to value, right? So we were trading in this range. We attempted to break, then we came back into value. So right now prices are in this range, and we have the previous week's high and low are they both happen in the same day, right? So I'm gonna be looking at this edges to fade back into value, and to monitor to see if we break above out of these ranges. So basically what I'm gonna be looking for today is if we stay above Friday's high and we get above this 20-day point of control at 53.34, we're gonna be looking for an attempt to go long. There's gonna be a little bit of resistance here between 36 and 40, but if we get above that, I'm gonna be looking at this area as an initial target to for my longs, or if I don't see a setup to go long, then I'm gonna be looking for these areas for shorts to come back into this 43, 42, and then back into this area. If we are able to break above the previous week's high, then the targets are the overnight high from May 23rd, and then I have a previous balance target at 53.80. If we get below, if we're not able to move above and then we get below this area, so the first thing that I'm going to be looking is for longs in this area, 53.05 to 53.11, longs back into 53.25. And if we break this area, then I'm going to be looking for a retest of this. If you can see this area where we found buyers. So this point of control right here is 52.84-ish. So I'm going to be looking at that as a target. And if we break that, then back into this day's range where we had the CPI, scene of the crime, at 52.71. And then 52.69. So these are the targets if we break below this area. But other than that, in here I'm not interested in much because this is going to be choppy. So that's it for ES. We have some economic news. We have consumer confidence at 10. We have some Fed speaking at 9:55. We have Dallas Manufacturer Index at 10:30. We have the 2-year note auction and the 5-year note auction today at 11:30 and at 1. Then we have more Fed speaking at 1:05. So it could be, I think it's gonna be a choppy day. That's my my initial what I'm seeing so far. My initial observation, that's what I wanted to say. NQ is always very similar to ES, so it's a little more bullish. It's trading, so if you see the big day, the big down day, NQ actually took the whole move back up, and during the overnight session it broke above it and came back into this area. So NQ is a little more bullish, and the range, we had the range here and then it expanded above, so it's kind of like a double distribution the way I see it. But the same scenarios apply. I'm gonna be looking for the high of Thursday to see if it breaks, or if it if we fail to come and retest that 19,000 area, then come back into this 5-day point of control, and this is going to be support at 840. But if we break, then I'll be looking for 810 and then 750 again. That's been a big magnet in the past few days. Okay, crude oil. So we've been doing the same thing over and over, coming, in this range. We keep coming below, coming back to point of control, getting above, coming back. You see how many touches this has, right? Like pretty much every day we come back into the middle. So this trade has been working great. We took it in the room a bunch of times, back into the point of control. Now, the only thing that I'm seeing a little different today is that we had 4 sessions that we keep coming down and coming lower and lower and lower. Today, between yesterday and today, we've been finding a little bit of a bid, and we successfully came back above all this area. The 20-day moving average now is testing the 21 EMA. To me, this looks like it wants to test the upper part of the range again, where the 200 moving averages. We tested it how many times? Let's see. We tested it 1, 2. So I'm gonna be watching this area, the 80 area, for a possible opportunity to short back into the 79 area. But if we break above 80.20 and hold about 80.20, then I'm gonna be looking for longs into the 81.70 area, 81.80, 82. Okay, so that's it for crude. And last but not least, gold. So gold, I don't know, I'm sorry about these lines. I was trying to get rid of them before I started, but I can't figure out why they're showing up. I'll play with it later. But we had made all-time highs and then quickly came down below 2400. So I said we were gonna come back into this 20-day point of control, and here we are. We spent a couple of days here, and now it seems like we found a bid, and it's rolling over and trying to move higher again. So I'll be watching for 2400 as the resistance area, to look for another move down and see if this area keeps being accepted, or if we move back above 2408, then I would target 2420. But other than that, that's the only thing I see. If we cannot move higher, and we can see that we start seeing sellers in gold, I would definitely target this area at 2345, 2340. Okay, let's see. I think that's about it for now. We're opening inside of this mess with on ES and in Q, so I would wait definitely the first 15 minutes at least to see what the order flow is like, and see if where this market wants to go. I might even do like a like a 0 DTE iron fly to try to capture a little bit of profit initially, see how that works. And because I don't expect too much out of this range initially, I expect chop, so it will be a good day to put either an iron condor or a iron fly or something like that. I'm gonna see what premiums are like when we open. All right, good luck everybody.